Yeah, it's this video. People have been messaging me saying, "Hey Mario, when are you talking about this?" Today is that day. Today we are talking about this. This nice little 2024 in review of TCG Player. Yeah, this is right up my alley. So, I give me your honest thoughts about what you think about this in the comment section below. Of course, like and subscribe. Do you think this is good? Do you think this is bad? I want to hear it all. I really do. Now, I'm gonna go a really big screen for a second here. This is a kind of a new angle too. I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm not doing the slightly looking down on me angle anymore. I'm doing the right in front of you, straight angle, so to speak. Um, this video is either going to be exactly what you think it is coming from my channel or not. I almost didn't upload this video because my sources did tell me that Mr. Ride My Avatar uploaded his own version of this video, and I really hate double dipping. I am not a double dipper. I'm really not. But then my sources told me that his video was basically gave his opinions on the top 10, a little bit of what might happen in the future, and then just reacted to the Facebook comments where this picture came from in the Digimon 2020 group. So after hearing that, I feel much more relieved because this video is not that. And that video actually is pretty cool. That's a great idea for a video. So shout out to Ride My Avatar for making a cool video. I haven't seen it. I'm sure it is. This video is going to be about numbers. This video is going to be about the wins and the losses of Digimon being at 6th place. We're going to be looking at facts, we're going to look at actual numbers, calculations, and talk about whether or not this is a good thing, really like a good thing, or a bad thing. And if you want the TLDR version of this, if you just want to click off and go home and have a nice day, it's great that Digimon's in top 10. That is a win for Digimon in 2024, and you love to see it, but we should not be celebrating. That's the TLDR. If you want to know more, well, stick around, and let's get into it. So I'm going to go back to this screen over here. Let's do this. Digimon is in 6th place. It is behind Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, obviously. It's also behind One Piece and Lorcana. It is above Star Wars, Flesh and Blood, Vanguard, and Dragon Ball Fusion World in the top 10 list, and then there's obviously everything else underneath that. This is great. Now, what is this? This is top 10 product lines based on gross merchandise value, GMV. For those of you that do not know what GMV is, I'm going to tell you. GMV measures the total value of goods sold on a platform or marketplace over a specific period of time. And as you can see, a little bit of a formula right there to make it just a really, really quick example, a really quick one. Let's say you have a booster box for $100 and over the course of a month you sell 10,000. Your GMV is $1 million. That's exactly how that works. That's exactly how that works. Okay? That's a really, really basic example of it. This is something I actually have to do in my day job sometimes, doing accounting things for companies I represent. Fun fact, by the way, a little bit of Mario accounting lore thrown in this video. So yeah, GMV is cool. So this is obviously calculating the GMV for TCG Player. It matters because TCG Player is the largest platform in this part of the world when it comes to like selling and buying cards, right? If it was like anything else, probably wouldn't care as much. But TCG Player is actually huge. It is the maker of our secondary market, so to speak. So this actually matters. I'd like to say it doesn't, but it does. All right. So you're not going to touch the big three. The other day, I made a video about how Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kicking Digimon's ass. Well, number 3 versus number 6, another example. But in this video, we're not exactly talking about that. We're talking about why Digimon is number 6. What is making it number 6? There are obvious answers. One Piece has more love. One Piece stole players from Digimon. One Piece is just a more popular IP. It makes sense that people who want to pick one Bandai game over the other, based on size, will pick One Piece. Not to mention, the art is better in One Piece, subjectively speaking. The prize support is better in One Piece. objectively speaking, I think the game is worse, and I think Best of One is a total fucking nightmare. But it has what it has. And then Lorcana came in. Lorcana in 2024 had its first full year of sales because it started the previous year, 2023, in August, basically. So like it didn't have a fair shot in 2023, but in 2024 it did. Uh, like Disney, yeah, okay, good. And obviously we know why the big three is the big three. Now it is important to point out a few things on this list. Star Wars. Star Wars is number 7. Star Wars is right behind Digimon. Keep in mind, and a reason why you shouldn't celebrate is because the first set, unless I'm wrong, correct if I'm wrong, came out March 8th. So it basically had 10 months, we'll call it 10 months, of sales on TCG Player, right? Fair assumption. 10 months is not 12 months, okay? The fact that this is a brand new game with 10 months of sales being at number 7 on the picture is impressive. Now, it is Star Wars. Star Wars is incredibly popular. It's been popular for almost as long, technically, I think, as Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Have. 25, 30 plus years. I never watched Star Wars. I don't really care about Star Wars. That's not for me. But, like, a lot of people are into Star Wars. Flesh and Blood number 8 is cool because Digimon and Flesh and Blood have always kind of been back and forth since the game came out. So it's nice to see Digimon on top of that for a bit. Vanguard, yeah, no one cares. And what's cool is that Dragon Ball Fusion World is 10th. It's cool because Digimon is the second biggest Bandai game. Still, as of right now. Now, what I mean as of right now, let me tell you what I mean as of right now. Union Arena came out this year, right? August, September, whatever. It's basically having the same effect that Lorcana did in 2023. It's coming out strong, has a lot of cool arts, and a lot of great IPs. Like, a lot of IPs. Lorcana also captures a lot of IPs, and that's just how that goes. It'll be interesting to see what happens in 2025. It really will be. Between Star Wars and Union Arena, and not to mention the Gundam game. Depending on what Bandai does with the Gundam game, Digimon could be top 10. 10th. 10th place. Which is still good. I think if your game's a top 10 card game, it's worth it. If it's not, unless it's new, if you're new, you have an excuse. You have a year, basically, to get your shit figured out. That's when I decide as a store owner, should I sell this product in my store? You know what I mean? I have to actually think about it. Every time I bring in Magic, Pokemon, or Yu-Gi-Oh!, it sells pretty much immediately. Whenever the odd time I bring in One Piece, it sells immediately. Lorcana sold immediately, but then the community here just died. So that's unfortunate. Digimon here locally has almost died as well. The only reason it has any semblance left is because I'm Mario from Mario's fucking gaming world. And if it wasn't for that, there'd be no Digimon in this part of the world either. So that's really, really interesting. And none of these games really do anything here. But that doesn't matter. So now we gotta talk about the math. The math. This is the part why, yes, we can take a W for Digimon being 6th place this year, but we cannot just rest on our laurels. We can't. If you think you can, you're wrong. I'm going to tell you why. So there's a lot of information available on trading card game products, right? TCG Player actually releases these cool little reports all the time. This one's from November. This one's December. Top selling sealed product right now. Blah, 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 blah. To help you pick the right products more often, we compiled a report of the top selling sealed products on TCG Player last month. This report will show you which sets are most popular with players with collectors right now, so you can anticipate which products will be easy to sell online. The report lists the top 100 sealed TCG products by total GMV between November 1st and 30th, 2024. Below, we've highlighted 5 of the top of these products. These products were chosen by starting from the top of the overall list and going down, taking the top product of each game that hadn't been highlighted yet. The 5 products are ordered below according to their overall rank. Surging Sparks for Pokemon, yeah, okay. Foundations for Magic the Gathering, makes sense. Just came out. Premium Booster, the best booster box for One Piece, released in November 8th. That's nice for One Piece. It didn't even have a full month. Quarter Century Bonanza booster box for Yu-Gi-Oh! November 8th. Again, I didn't have a full month, but did the best. Star Wars, the 5th best selling, by the way, game technically on GMV, with this based on the product, the one product. Twilight of Republic booster display. So, yeah. Now we're gonna look at the report. That's right. No, I've already downloaded it twice. All right. Actually, that's just not the best way to look at this. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. This will work just fine, I think. Okay. Now, someone who's looking at this notepad document might not know what you're looking at. That's okay. So you have here average selling price. I, I should open this in a spreadsheet, but I'm lazy. The game, the set, and the product itself. Surging Sparks booster box, for example. So you can see Pokemon Magic, One Piece Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic. Pokemon Star Wars, Lorcana, One Piece, Pokemon One Piece, goes down. You may notice a theme. You may notice something. Where is Digimon on this list? Well, let me tell you where Digimon is. Because really good notepad placement makes this really funny. 43rd. Release Booster 2.0. At an average at 91.53 a box. This was the 43rd best-selling sealed product. And this, by the way, had a whole month. It came out November 1st. If you think that's good, I have a bridge to sell you. Because that is not good. 43rd for a full month of the product you need to have before Nationals, probably, for a lot of people. That's not good. I'm sorry. That's bad. Why isn't it 10th? Hell, I'll take top 20, even, if we want to, like, quibble about it. But you have all these other things really building up. You have Star Wars here twice in a row, basically. 23rd and 24th, whatever, okay, sure, whatever. Then you have freaking DBS, Fusion World, above Digimon. Yes, you do have the Fusion World. Even though Digimon is winning, you know, Fusion World had a better month based on this product than Digimon did with Release Booster 2.0. It does help that, you know, the product was like almost half the price. And that's December. We could do this for every month, but this is not that kind of content. And I could calculate the GMV. This information is really easy to find, by the way. You just got to find how many units sold. You got to do some math. And I do this math 40 to 50 hours a week, not here. So I'm less inclined to do it right now for this YouTube video. But depending on, you know, how this channel goes and whatever. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, Star Wars is up here. I lied. I'm also up here. Anyway, so, like, you add your GMVs together, right, for your products, and it kind of makes sense. Like, you can even look at December and make this make sense to you, right? Look at this Magic product right here. This one right here. This one right here. This one wherever. Magic down here. Secret Lair Magic. Sure, no problem. And then you have Universes Beyond, Lord of the Rings. Love Lord of the Rings. Foundations. And that's just Magic, right? Why does this matter? Why am I even talking about this? Well, whenever something that the top 3 games do really well, and it matters for sales, is they shit out products. When your average Magic set comes out, you usually have so many different ways to consume the set. You have your booster boxes. You have your commander decks for most sets. You have your collector's display things for most sets. You know, you have gift boxes sometimes. You have other forms of obtaining packs besides just booster boxes. Pokemon does this too. But you can buy the booster box. You can buy the Elite Trainer box. You can buy, you know, the random EX boxes with the packs in them. You know, whatever. Like, so many different ways to consume a product. So many different products existing in the first place. People really have a lot to buy or choose from. Take Yu-Gi-Oh now. Yu-Gi-Oh has a different approach. They don't really do this that often, what these two games do. But they release a fuck ton of different product every year. So much product. So much. Sometimes they go 2-3 weeks with and then have the new product. All year. All year. It's insane how much Yu-Gi-Oh product comes out. But that helps because when you add all those GMVs together, it's a lot of fucking sales because there's so much product you have to buy. You know? And Yu-Gi-Oh does it really well. They'll release the product, whatever, and then like 8 months later, oh, you want this new super shiny version of this card? That's really hard to get. Guess what? You gotta buy this product now. Or you know what I mean? So it's just these card games do it really well, which is part of the reason why they're top three. They just have so many more products than the rest of the games on this list can really offer. Lorcana is doing it well, I will say. You know, they do have the booster boxes, the troves, the starter decks with the packs in them, and other random products based on what set it is. And because they're releasing more products, you know, I could see Lorcana even going past One Piece in the future. I see it. I don't know if it's going to happen because the One Piece people really like to buy the One Piece product. They really do. And I understand that there's not like as much variety, obviously, as those games. A little more in Digimon, maybe, but yeah, it matters. Like you gotta look at the list. You gotta look at the numbers. Like it makes sense. It makes sense, right? Now, there, I don't really know what else there is to say, but based on this information, based on the fact that Union Arena is gonna have a full year next year, Star Wars is gonna have a full year next year. You know, I see Star Wars beating Digimon. I really do. I think it's going to happen. Maybe if not 2025, probably 2026 for sure. Depending on how Bandai handles Union Arena. And right now it's looking like there's a lot of stuff happening. You have a booster pack, new sets, starter packs, booster packs. Like, just a lot of stuff. Boosters, and that's only up until May, right? That's a lot of products. Did you guys see the Digimon release schedule for 2025? It's not like this. Yeah, they might throw in some extra stuff soon, but like, it looks like the Union Arena people are being fed really well. What you also need to consider, though, is that not all product is for everyone. Like, if you're a collector and you like the One Punch Man, you'll go hard on the One Punch Man, but you might not go hard on the Black and Clover. I don't even know what that is. So, like, that matters, right? And then, of course, there's Gundam. Gundam is a big wild card right now in the Bandai deck of cards. We don't know what's going to happen with that yet. We will know as time moves on what will happen with that. The last thing I want to bring to your attention today is not this. This. ICV2 releases a lot of good information on product sales in general. Product sales in general, okay? This company is usually the one to give us like our year recap, right? Like the best selling card games, whatever, in 2023, 2022, whatever. They also do sealed product breakdowns, right? So this, for example, is September, right? September, we didn't have Release Booster 2.0, that's fine. But like in this nice little chart here, Duskmourn House of Horror Play Boosters, #1 product. Then it was One Piece, then it was Yu-Gi-Oh! One Piece Magic, One Piece. Where's Digimon? Like, Lorcana's up here. Digimon is all the way at 14th place with the Digimon Liberator booster box. You know, it did beat Star Wars this month, absolutely. Absolutely it did. But again, that matters because if we take a look at the products, oh man, I wish I knew how to use this website, right? These are the products that have existed, right? So let's just look at these ones real quick. This will give us a good idea. This was November 8th, March 14th. Oh God. Oh my God. Okay, maybe this one. Maybe let's just open them all. I don't know. March. What? Wait. July 12th. Am I losing my mind? Maybe I'm losing my mind. I don't know. November 8th. My point is, I don't think that they had a booster product released that month, right? Like it had nothing in September. So that kind of makes sense if you look at this chart and you don't see Star Wars here. Well, yeah. Okay, it makes sense. But this website does a really good job of it. And Digimon again only has one product in the top 25. Only one. Pokemon has a shit ton. Magic has a shit ton. Lorcana has a little bit on the list, a few entries, and so does One Piece. Like, you can see for yourself exactly why. You can see it. You can see it mathematically why the GMV for Digimon puts it at 6th place. You can mathematically see it without doing any serious calculations. So, yes, going back to the summary I gave you at the beginning of the video, this is a win. Digimon in the 6th place slot is great. It shows the game has a healthy market. It shows that people are involved and interested and want to buy and sell trading cards and play the game and whatever. That's great. It's good news. It really is. But I am concerned for the future. Star Wars is coming for it. Union Arena might be coming for it. Gundam, we don't know. We also have other outliers. For example, there's the League of Legends card game. The League of Legends card game. This thing, I think it is. Max knows this better than I do. I don't know anything about this. Is this it? I have no idea. But it's coming out with a card game. I don't know when. I don't know. This is not it. Okay, fine. I don't know what it is. But there's a card game coming. I don't know when it's coming. 2025, I think. I don't know. But I'll ask Max. Max will tell me. Max, if you're watching this video, tell me. I have no idea. But that's coming out soon. People like their League of Legends. They lol all the way, right? They do. That could flip Digimon for a ride. It could. And you don't know who else is going to come out with a card game, right? You just don't know. So look, that's why, this is great. It's great to see. You'll love to see it. But, like, if Digimon does not get its shit together, in 2-3 years, it might not make the top 10. And that's when it's going to have problems. So, if I was Papa Bandai running Digimon, I would be releasing more products, better products, and I would be giving people a reason to stay in Digimon and not leave for the next new card game. One Piece took so many players. Fusion World took a small chunk. Lorcana took a bunch of players. Star Wars took some players. Looking at you, Max. Union Arena has taken players. Gundam will probably take more players based on what people have told me. And that's not even talking about the future. League of Legends card game will probably take some players. And you never know what the next big card game after that is going to be as well. The future is really unknown. And the good news about trading card game sales is that they've actually only gone up every year. There's information on that too on the internet. I was looking at it for this video, but chose not to include it because it doesn't really matter. But yeah, every single year, card game sales just go up. There's more card games being offered to people. The hobby is growing for a lot of people, and people are getting a lot more involved with card games. That's cool. That's a great thing. So, your top 3, you're safe. Top 5, you're probably safe. But I'd say anywhere on this part is not safe. And Bandai can either have Digimon go to the sunset with some smart decisions, or they can sink it. They really can. I do want to remind you, and I know this sucks to hear for a lot of people, but Digimon in Card Game 4 has died several times prior to this game. It's a fact. Okay? The facts don't care about your feelings. That's why I hesitate to get into Digimon 2020. But luckily, Bandai has proven that, at least to a reasonable degree, they know what they're doing this time around. So I feel a little more safe. No, I don't think Digimon, our current version of the card game, is dying anytime soon. Absolutely not. Just going to get that mention right out of the way. But, other card games are coming for the top 10 list. And Digimon has to be ready for that, or they're going to fall off the list. And then we have nothing to celebrate. Then it's then the conversation will be the opposite. It'll be, why isn't Digimon in the top 10? Let's find out, and we'll go for it. Right? Alright, and that's enough for this video. 25 minutes is good enough. let me know what you think in the comments, if you agree or disagree with my analysis. If you disagree, though, actually explain why. And we'll have some conversations probably on the comment review reading video this week, which I saw the Yu-Gi-Oh! Vs. Digimon video. This comment review video this week is going to be insane. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good weekend, rest of it, and bye!